What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's about time for a walk around that's close to my heart. I'm gonna walk you guys around my 2017 Jeep SRT. I'm gonna give you guys all of the features, show you guys how it drives, and tell you guys what my favorite thing is about this car. But first things first, let's get inside and go on a drive. Let's go. Okay, so one of the first things I like about this car is, of course, the obvious, right? We're gonna talk about this right here, the different drive modes. So this car is one where it has a V8 that has around 470 horsepower and a little bit more pound-feet of torque. Now, for something as large as this currently is, this Jeep gets up and go. I think 0 to 60 is around 4 seconds, 4 or 6, one of those. You guys will have to double check. But for a full-size SUV that has great towing capacity and is pretty quick, you can't ask for much more if you're wanting a muscle car, but also practicality. So this has the same motor as the SRT Challenger or Dodge Charger, which will be the 392s. And guys, it is no joke. So I'm gonna go up here so we could get a little bit more out in the open. But first, let me put on track mode. Now, track mode is the feature that allows you to have or open up the maximum performance of the motor, transmission, steering, etc. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go on the performance page because it gives a bit more detail into everything that is going on with the motor, transmission, etc. Now, on these settings, once you go to the custom setting, you can actually customize based on the settings you want, whether you wanted to have a softened suspension, but also the transmission be set in track mode, or however you want to mix things up. You guys can definitely do that on that setting. But this right here is track mode. You can see it automatically turns traction control off, but up there it shows you the horsepower that you're currently producing, the amount of torque, the gear that you're in, and the miles per hour that you're currently going. So let me show you guys. So you guys can see how this thing takes off, but also what was actually shown on the performance page. Now this has as far as I know, a stock Jeep SRT Cherokee exhaust. One thing I've noticed, once you get a custom exhaust, it opens up the sound way much more. Once that sound is opened up, then I would say the true muscle car sound comes out. I'm not saying that you can't hear it right now, because obviously you could hear that big V8 purring under the hood. You could also see the hood scoops right there, which is a feature that I love. I love looking down into those scoops, and trust me, they are very much functional. This literally, when you park, or if you're in, traffic or something like that, you can see the heat coming through the exhaust fan. So it definitely works for sure. Now, the next thing that we have is the paddle shifters here on each side, which is really nice and it pairs well with the all-wheel drive system. It's really hard to lose traction in this vehicle just because the all-wheel system is that great, but also the weight of the vehicle, along with the accuracy of the way the transmission shifts, it really just gives you confidence when you take the SUV out in any kind of weather, because you can trust that it will operate and keep you planted on the road. On this other page, the G-force page, you can see the force that the vehicle is under, which way it's leaning, which way it's turning. When you brake, you can see that, but also when you accelerate, you can see the pound-feet of torque. When you accelerate, you can see the weight that's being transferred throughout the vehicle. This also shows you your steering angle and your peak G's. We have another little stretch, so let me show you guys a little bit more on the performance side here. So as you can see, it definitely gets up and goes, and you have those Brembo disc brakes all around that stop the vehicle whenever you want it to. And trust me, it stops it very, very well. All right, and then right now I'm gonna show you guys the launch mode. So it's in track already. Just press launch. Right there it says apply brake pressure. Apply full throttle. There you guys go. You can see, you know, this for the size, guys, this beast under the hood literally churns out. When it's up and ready to go, it's churning out. Okay, launch button press, apply brake, apply full throttle. And that's not to say that this vehicle also doesn't handle itself very gracefully on turns. It takes turns so well, to the fact where you almost forget that you're in an SUV of this size. And I know I keep on referring back to the size of the vehicle, but it's just something that you can't get around, right? Especially driving a car where you feel light and nimble on the road. This Jeep SRT has truly been tuned for performance. People always say, oh, you know, like the Trackhawks and these other vehicles, they always say they're like boats, right? Like it's just a large boat that goes in a straight line. But okay guys, so up front, that's what I was talking about, those big Brembos in the front and back to keep the vehicle nice and stable once you go on brakes. Up those big exhaust tips, big size 20 rims. And this is a little sound. Okay, so now let me show you guys the inside. Within this vehicle, you have leather seats in the front and the back. You have this nice soft material, kind of like suede. You have a full moonroof going all the way back, and this opens up to that point. But something that I also enjoy on this, which I didn't realize when I got it, was, look at this. You have a DVD system built in to where once you put in a DVD player, or you have a device that you want to connect into there, you also have screens in the back of every seat. Now, me having a son, that's wonderful, because on long drives, he can be entertained, which is something we definitely want. Now, this is the amount of space that I have in the rear. You have 3 people that can sit comfortably. They also have access to charging features back here. Plus, they can also control the heated seats in the back as well. Full-size SUV. And now, when you go in the back, that door opens up. Automatically, you guys can see I have things back here. But this is why I wanted an SUV, so I can carry things. I feel like I didn't have the means to justify a truck, but this does the best job because it has space, it has muscle, but also, can we admit, guys, it looks good. And that's definitely one of my favorite features about this SUV. Now, this is a 2017, and I know they are still making Jeep SRTs. I think they said they are going to stop making the Trackhawk. But while you can, if you don't care about the decreased gas mileage, guys, check out a Jeep SRT. I can guarantee you guys, you will not regret it. And this is just stock. I can't wait till I can get my hands on this thing, upgrade the cold air take, give it a tune, upgrade the exhaust, just some of the things I want to do to it. But as far as features, you have, the basic things: audio, media, you have XM radio, FM, AM. Like I said, the DVD player, you could connect that, heated seats, heated steering wheel, which is nice, backup camera when you want to tow or just look behind you. Different apps on here, so performance pages, you can control your climate, seats however you want them, driving modes, which is awesome. This is what I was telling you guys about. You can see it's in track mode. You can also control where the valet mode is on, where the full power cannot be accessed. But also, you go all the way over here to custom, and now you can literally control everything about the characteristics of the vehicle. Let's say you want track mode steering, you want a soft suspension, but you want that all-wheel drive to be 50-50 distribution between the front and the rear. But let's say you want it to have track suspension, track transmission. You can do all of that. Like, literally, it lets you be in control with so many different things, guys. I love it. Snow mode right there, auto, sport, and then track. But guys, that's a quick walk around of my 2017 Jeep Cherokee SRT. So far, I've only used it for about 2 weeks now since taking delivery, but I'm a lover of this thing. Literally, I drive 40 miles one day for work, and I enjoy my commute. This vehicle is so fun. When I need to overtake people on the freeway, I can easily. It looks good. It has storage. I can take whoever I want. Literally, I couldn't ask for more. Now, I know there are tons of different vehicles that's comparable. You may have smaller V8s, but as far as a performance SUV where I know if I want to make it faster, I could do it predictably and safely, this was the perfect choice for me. But that's a quick walk around of my Jeep. Guys, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please feel free to send this video to someone that you think may be interested in a Jeep SRT, mostly because it helps the channel out. I can't wait to bring you guys more content. So until next time, see you guys later.